Hello, are you ready for the world's shortest car boot sale haul? Blink and you'll miss it. I don't know what went wrong with my buying brain today, but it just wasn't there. There were a lot of stalls, but there wasn't anything I wanted. There's an awful lot. We've reached that point of the year where there's an awful lot of the same traders every week, and I've seen the same stuff many, many times before, which we always get to. When the weather warms up, the amateurs will start coming back out and have a clear out again, and then things get better. But also I was cold, wasn't feeling it, and I didn't see much that I wanted to buy. I did buy one pair of Skechers boots. These were 50p from the house clearance guy. They were very cheap, but they have got two missing buttons on one foot. So they've got these two buttons here, and there are no buttons on the other foot. I have got a massive box of buttons, so I'll rummage through and see if I can find 4 that match and then replace all of the buttons. And they were 50p, and for 50p a pair of Skechers boots is an absolute bargain, even with missing buttons. I'm not sure what size they are. Hang on. We may never know. I mean, we'll have to know, obviously. Good Lord, how do you find out what size these boots are? They're 6. They are a UK 6. So yeah, I'll replace the 2 missing buttons and they'll be a perfectly good pair of boots when I've done that. For another 50p, I got a Fur Real cat. This is the Fur Real Lulu cat. Now, her batteries may be knackered, but for 50p it was worth finding out. I do think I can see leakage around the battery compartment. She might not be any good, but again, I'll find out. I'll get that battery compartment off later and find out. For 50p, it was worth giving her a go. She's been a bit loved. Her ears have been very loved, I think. Molly's not impressed. She'd be even less impressed if it worked, because these are the ones that move and purr and meow and stuff, so Molly'd be extremely unimpressed if it was working. Having a good look at her though, aren't you? Yeah. I paid £1 for a partial roll of Cricut Smart Vinyl in a silver colour. I don't know how much is there. Originally it was a 3-foot roll. And looking at that, I should imagine there's probably about half of it gone. This stuff's really expensive. Really, really expensive. Let me see how much is left. There is 30 inches left, so it's nearly a full roll, isn't it? If it was 3 foot to start with and I've still got 30 inches, there's only 6 inches been used. And of the 6 inches that have been used, these bits have just dropped out. I'm just picking them up. These bits have just dropped out, so somebody must have cut these circles out and then popped them back in the tube. So that's not bad, actually. 2.5 foot of Cricut vinyl for £1. I have a Cricut Joy. This is too large to go in the Cricut Joy as a whole roll, but you can cut pieces off and still use it. So that was right for £1. I paid £2 for this little wooden Russian doll, which looks vaguely familiar to me, as though I may have sold this one recently. They sell on Amazon apparently, these ones, so I don't know why it looks so familiar to me. There is a... What was the first one? The first one was a penguin, I think. Hang on. Parrot, monkey. The monkey sits inside. I'm assuming that's a pig, although that seemed a bit of an odd creature to have in the jungle with the others, so maybe it's not meant to be a pig. What would be pink? I don't know. That sits inside a tiger, and the tiger sits inside the lion. Surely that's not a pig, is it? And it's on a postcard for what you think that one is. The pink one. It doesn't... What would a pig be doing in the jungle with all the other creatures? Anyway, that was £2. And then the other stuff here was £8 altogether. I got my filler bag, 3 mugs, and then there was a big box which contains a Harry Potter Rabbit jigsaw puzzle, but one of those 3D ones, and it's not in its original box, it was just in a big cardboard box. And I got that from Natalie, and we don't know if all the bits are there, but I thought I'd chuck it in. So that was in with my £8. So 2 Disney mugs, Winnie the Pooh on both of them, and a Mr. Grumpy mug, And then my filler bag. So a really, really, really small haul. In the filler bag, I have this game, which is wire bits. You see them through the side there. Wire bits, and it's a kind of a balancing game. So similar to pick up sticks, I suppose, or whatever. But you build a structure, and then you have to balance your bit on not tip it up. And I suppose if it collapses on your go, then you are the loser. I haven't demonstrated that at all well. Not in the slightest. It is called Suspend. And it's by Melissa and Doug. Preschool toys range, Melissa and Doug. It sells for £18.50 on Amazon. When it's new, presumably. And for £10 on eBay pre-owned. So we'll probably play that before we sell it. And then I also chucked in David Walliams' Grandpa's Great Escape audiobook. I have discs 1, 3, 4. Do I have all of them? No, I have discs 1, 3, 4 and 5. That's no use. Disc 2 presumably is still in somebody's CD player somewhere. A Kiki Burr. He's downstairs, I believe, so I'm going to find him with his burr in a minute. A ball of wool for Mum. It's really not inspiring today. 3 little blue nose pals. These are the tiny teddy blue nose pals. And I chucked in these 3. One's got some very dodgy whiskers going on. They're Beanie Bum toys. A miniature Etch-a-Sketch, just because I went, oh look, a mini Etch-a-Sketch. Oh, how much fun is that? We're nearly done. A Bop It, which wasn't bopping at the car boot, so presumably needs new batteries. Have to unscrew that to put new batteries in. And the last 2 items are a Moulin Rouge Le Grand Famille Gagou. Les Gagou. I don't know what he's called. But Moulin Rouge toy and a Jellycat Bashful Bunny. That's my filler bag. That's my haul. I mean, the camera's been running for 9 minutes. I think at least 2 minutes of that has been me looking something up, which will then get edited out because I don't leave the 2 blank minutes of time in. That's it. That's the haul and all of the haul. If you blinked, you missed it. Some days ain't the day. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye for now.